We've been talking about it for days, and now you can feel it outside yourself. Just one day after we celebrated the new year in shorts and t-shirts, we're bundling up for freezing temperatures. Hello again, everyone. I'm Tom Abrams. Let's begin tonight with Chief Forecaster David Tillman with us on this Sunday to tell us just how low the mercury will go tonight. David?
Just about everybody inland, Tom, is going to experience a freeze tonight. And you go north of the Houston area, north of Interstate 10, you could be dealing with a hard freeze out there. Under clear skies, temperatures in the upper 30s at Lake Conroe, low to middle 40s elsewhere in southeast Texas. Feels like temperatures still in the 30s because we've got a strong wind that continues to blow out there. Still gusting close to 30 miles per hour in spots. Up to 40 is the current wind gust in Galveston, where a wind advisory is still in effect until 6 p.m. Feels like temperatures area-wide, upper 20s to the north and east, mid-30s across the rest of the area. So it's cold out there right now. It's going to get even colder coming up tonight. We've drawn in the freeze line there, and that covers most of southeast Texas. We're thinking 29 for Houston, 24 for Brenham, 25 for Huntsville, and 24 for College Station. Freeze warning in effect basically along and south of Interstate 10. You'll need to protect your pets and plants. And if you go north of Interstate 10, there's a hard freeze warning in effect from midnight to 10 a.m. Temperatures between 22 and 26 degrees in that area. Exposed pipes could freeze or burst, so you want to make sure you get those pipes wrapped before midnight coming up tonight. This is, we're calling this a cold snap because we're going to be warm again in just a couple of days. I'll have details on that coming up in your forecast.
David, thank you. And don't forget the 4 P's of freeze safety: people, pets, plants, and pipes. If you haven't already wrapped your exposed outdoor pipes, you'll want to do it now before the freeze sets in tonight. Bring your potted plants into your garage, cover other plants that are sensitive to cold, and of course, bring your pets inside. Make sure any animals that have to stay outside also have adequate warmth. Well, a family is urging you to be careful with how you stay warm in the coming days. This after losing their own loved one in a fire that may have been started by an oven. Firefighters found Rudy Cabrera's body inside a home on Cochran near Luzon on the north side this morning. They believe he was using an oven or a heater to stay warm last night, which then sparked that fire.
Please be careful. That's all I ask, because that's how my nephew passed away, trying to stay warm, trying to stay, you know, from the cold. But accidents do happen, and he shouldn't have been gone this way. But when the Lord calls us, the Lord calls us.
Family members tell us Cabrera tried to get out but may have been overcome by the smoke. Firefighters say you should never use the oven or a stove to keep your home warm. If you're using a space heater, they do have some tips to prevent fires we can share with you. Place the heater on a solid, flat surface. Plug it directly into an outlet, not a power strip. Keep the heater at least 3 feet away from any objects that could burn, and make sure you turn it off before you go to bed. A space heater should never be left running unattended. An 18-year-old is dead and 3 other teenagers seriously hurt after a car crash early today in Spring. According to the Harris County Sheriff's Office, the 17-year-old driver of that car was intoxicated at the time of the crash. ABC13's Courtney Carpenter is live near where the accident occurred. She has the latest information to share with us tonight. Courtney?
Yeah, Tom, yet another tragic accident already this year on Harris County roads. This just so sad with 4 teenagers involved. The accident happened right here at the corner of the Grand Parkway and Champion Forest Drive. Deputies say the driver crashed into that sign before hitting the wall. We now know the name of the 17-year-old driver, Charbel Boueri. The Harris County Sheriff's Office says he was speeding down Champion Forest Drive in this Camaro around 2:40 this morning. When he tried to turn right onto the feeder road, he lost control and ended up slamming into the concrete wall on the side of the Grand Parkway. Sadly, authorities say the front passenger was not wearing a seatbelt and was dead when deputies arrived. He has been identified as 18-year-old Christopher Lujan. There were also 2 13-year-old girls in the back seat. Officials say one of them was not wearing a seatbelt and was thrown from the car. Both of the girls were first taken to Memorial Hermann, the Woodlands, and then flown by life flight to Memorial Hermann in the Med Center. The driver was taken to the hospital with serious injuries too.
The driver was, there was signs of intoxication on the driver, and right now it's still currently under investigation.
Criminal charges are pending on that 17-year-old driver. We will continue to keep you updated on this investigation. Reporting live in Spring, Courtney Carpenter, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Courtney, thank you. There are still a lot of questions surrounding a deadly hit and run this morning on the North Freeway. HPD Vehicular Crimes is now investigating that accident where a driver traveling southbound on 45 near East Hamilton lost control and crossed the median, hitting a pedestrian. HFD initially made the call when they saw someone lying in a grassy median.
HFD is the one that then notified us, but they called it as a natural DOA because they saw a body laying on the grassy area. Based on the injury, it is obvious that he was struck by a vehicle.
The driver did not stop. Police are still investigating and looking for any possible witnesses. Turning now to the COVID pandemic. Most children in the Houston area do go back to school after the holiday break either tomorrow or on Tuesday. Houston ISD, along with Katy ISD and surrounding districts, have been offering free COVID-19 testing for students and staff. ABC13 reporter Roxy Bustamante is joining us live now. With the demand for testing today, it has been almost overwhelming, hasn't it, Roxy?
That's right, Tom. We're out here in front of Bel Air High School. This was one of the testing sites through HISD, and the line stretched about 10 blocks, even extending onto Rice Avenue there. Now, the families that I talked to said that they're seeing long lines like that at any site across the area, but they said it's worth the wait. Houston ISD announced there was a system-wide outage this morning that delayed COVID-19 testing until 2 p.m. Dozens of vehicles lined up at both Worthing Early College High School and Bel Air High School for those who pre-registered for a COVID-19 test.
If people are going out to get tested, it kind of reassures, it gives us some kind of comfort that, hey, you're not going back into a mix of people that's testing positive and they don't know they're positive.
Tony Middleton and her 12-year-old son had just hopped in line for a free COVID-19 test outside Bel Air High School. Middleton tells me they got tested ahead of the Christmas holiday and her son's results came back positive. That's why they are in line to get the all clear to return back to school safely after their 10-day quarantine. As the Omicron and Delta cases continue to surge, other people in line tell us they know more family and friends now who have tested positive recently than ever before.
Get in line, it's worth it because it's helping other people, protecting other people, not just your child, but the teachers.
Roxy Bustamante, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Well, there has been some pushback over the CDC's guidance about what to do after a positive test. Last week, the agency reduced the recommended isolation for asymptomatic people from 10 to 5 days, regardless of vaccination status. Now, they should wear a mask for another 5 days, and they don't need a negative test before returning to work. Dr. Anthony Fauci explained the reasoning behind that change.
There's no doubt that you do want to get people out into the workplace if they are without symptoms. And in the second half of a 10-day period, which would normally be a 10-day isolation period, the likelihood of transmissibility is considerably lower in that second half of a 10-day period. And for that reason, the CDC made the judgment that it would be relatively low risk to get people out.
Fauci says he expects concerns about testing people after the 5-day isolation to be addressed this week. COVID is affecting local businesses again, and not because of capacity limits. Walmart says its store on the Gulf Freeway in Lamarck is temporarily closed to allow third-party cleaning crews to thoroughly cleanse and sanitize that building. The location is scheduled to reopen Tuesday at 6 in the morning. And the Best Buy in Sugar Land is still offering curbside pickup service only. This is video from Wednesday. We checked again today and found the parking lot still barricaded with shopping carts to keep customers out of the building. The store told us there are so many employees out sick with COVID, there is only enough staff for curbside pickup. You can still shop online and then pick the items up in that drive-through line.